And now she's back. Now Dana Lewis, the FBI agent, is back. Then things have changed in the office. Maloney's not here anymore. You know, things are a little bit different. Cragen had been framed. But she's investigating a crime of a serial rapist. And it begins to be suspected that it could be a crime of passion. And in looking at these crimes of passion, what's very interesting is that people will do amazing, insane, wonderful, and heinous things in the name of love. In the particular case that as they begin to suspect it could be going another way, they see that there's a potential that it was a crime of passion on a particular person's part, and that we all had to make sense of that a person could murder somebody in a crime of passion, of anger, of betrayal, of a hormonal wash. The brain is not the same after it's been abandoned. That's the hugest psychological, thing that goes on for the mammalian limbic brain. No abandonment and betrayal. Your world is rocked. So it's been an exciting process of working with the writers in terms of the research. Well, Dana Lewis had been profiling, when she was fresh out of school, had been profiling a serial rapist. She'd been profiling a rapist who had a particular pattern in committing his crimes. And so she picked up on the pattern and was following him. And then this fifth crime, this fifth seeming rape came about. And as you go through the episode, you discover it may not be the person that you thought it was. It may be another person who'd been involved in a crime of passion, who made it look like it was the rapist, but indeed it wasn't. So she's very deep in the investigation, working with the squad to peel the onion layers back, as it were. What I really love about Dana Lewis is that she grows in each episode. You learn something different about her. I felt like she loves her country. She has a really strong sense of right and wrong, of the way of a moral right, of owning up to your wrongs, of she's brave, she's a little cocky, she's a little reckless, she's a little jaunty, ballsy, she likes to banter, she's definitely sexual. She was this fun character to play. When Marcia Harden and I used to laugh and say, God, we just would love them to write us a scene in the girls' locker room, literally, where we know, like, our legs are up on the bench, and basically, and it'd be like, I don't know if you can say this, something, but like our balls are clanging, we're comparing our balls. And because in the FBI, they might be taught to shoot one way, but on the police force, maybe another way. And so we'd be comparing all these things, So now, if you're going like this, but someone comes in, how do y'all do it? Okay, no. FBI, we do it like this. Go ahead, try it, right? We'd just be comparing, and just like who we are, kind of feeling good about ourselves, but we have a friendship. Benson and Dana have a friendship that goes back for a long time because of the years they've worked together, because of how Benson helped her through the rape incident. And so there's a really tenuous thread that starts to begin to get unraveled in this particular episode that's interesting. Well, I think that one of the interesting things is that Benson, played by Marcia Harden, and Dana Lewis, played by me, have a deep friendship, as Marcia and I do. And so you'll tend to support the information that your friend puts forth because you know them. You will vote for your friend, you'll vote of confidence for your friend. And so there's certain things that Dana's done in this investigation that aren't necessarily stellar FBI ways of going about business. And so I think Benson maybe overlooked some of those in favor of her friendship and her belief in Dana's moral, not morale, moral. When you're working on a crew like this for a week. It's hard to really develop an off-screen relationship between the two actors, although I did see him lifting weights in the hall a little while ago, and my boy was looking good. So he's a cutie, he's a little hottie, and he's a great addition to this show. And on set, his character with charm sees right through Dana. He sees right through all her cockiness and all her bluster, and I think that's interesting. The case that we're doing is loosely based on a real case, so that gave us some wonderful things to research. But he's the person who comes right in and goes, huh? And puts Dana off a little bit because she's comfortable with Benson, but with him, he's a whole new ball game.